Welcome to Lower episode 106. Everybody, welcome back. How's it going?
It's going all right. There's a lot to talk about this week, like a lot. So
many things.
Let's waste no time. So Guitar Hero is dead.
Guitar Hero is dead. We've said this many times before, but now it's like dead
for a long time.
dead.
Nintendo DS
in many different ways.
Okay.
Nintendo DS is the last one that we were talking about that we were like kind of joking, but also not joking because we were like, there's, it's only Shockwave that's left.
Mm-hmm.
It's only Shockwave, and that's only been done on emulator because Jake, you did that on emulator a couple years back.
Yes,
2022.
But before we get into the on tour stuff, I feel like we should talk about the other one first because this one I feel like we'll talk about more the on tour stuff. So before we get into that,
right.
Let's go to what Sleeperwave did, and that is a canceled, recently found DLC for Rock Revolution called "You Can't Bring Me Down" by Suicidal Tendencies. Insane chart. It's ridiculous. It's broken in many ways. There's like in the chorus, "You can't bring me down." That part, "bring me down." There's like these three chords.
That cover is something else. I'll tell you that. That cover is definitely something.
I like Jake's cover better.
It is something. Okay. These notes here are broken. The ones that you're seeing on screen right now. This green yellow. Every now and then it's broken. He has to strum these separately. It's a green and then a yellow. Green, yellow, like that. And then the next one is fine, and then I think, and then the long one is bad. It's ridiculous. You have to remember where all these broken notes are. It's a piece of shit chart. It's bad, but also it has some tough solos. Look at this shit. On Rock Revolution.
Alt tap at one point.
Yeah, there's alt tapping on Rock Revolution.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. And also, at this part here,
I guess it's worth...
I know for you guys that I'm talking to right now, this means nothing, but just look at this bullshit. These are sending quads. Why do we have two strums at the very end?
So much smiling friends right there. Holy shit. Okay.
Wow. They can't do me like that. Anyways,
I think it's worth noting that if you've never played Rock Revolution before, it's kind of like Guitar Hero 3 engine on console. I'd say with like it's like kind of like Guitar.
Man.
It's like Guitar Hero 3 and 2 mixed, but like they didn't really know how to optimize it. Like, it's not bad, but it's not like the first engine I'd go for.
It doesn't look good or feel good to play.
No.
I don't know. In some situations, I think it's fine to play. But the broken charts...
You're giving
the broken
it too much
charts
credit.
in Rock Revolution, like the Pantera DLC, and then, in this song, and You Can't Bring Me Down, when shit's broken, it's like, you don't want to play broken shit. No. You don't want to.
It takes
but
so much
that outro solo is the clip that I saw on Twitter.
I have that going right now. Good timing.
That shit is so impressive.
Messed up.
He's really him. It's so crazy. It's such a crazy section.
Also
I think I loaded it up myself, and I was like, "What am I playing?"
Notable that
sucks.
all of those are hopos as well. There's like double green hopos, double yellow hopos. Like, is this their idea for trying to make tap notes? What are they doing here?
Yeah, I mean, like in Rock Revolution in general, they have a lot of same lane notes, like a green strum going into a green hopo.
Yeah.
Like, I think like in End of Heartache, that happens multiple times, and it's like, bro, what are they doing? But yeah, I mean, Rock Revolution. That I think we were looking for that song to get FC'd like pretty much all year. That came out in February.
I don't remember
that got
the time,
discovered
but it
in
was
February
early.
this year.
It was really early.
It was pretty early.
Part of the PartnerNet dump or whatever that got leaked.
It was
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember when that was.
That was this year.
It was early.
It was definitely this year because I remember Nuno tweeting about it and he was like, "New Power Gig or not new Power Gig, new Rock Revolution 2025." Was like,
It's
and then
easy to
I think it was
the two. I don't blame.
it was Shane that goes, "Man, this game doesn't ever want to fucking die, does it?" And he was right, dude. It's like, man, I thought
go away.
It refuses to go. These
like I had Drew over yesterday, and he was like, wait, so like, where did they find that song? And I was like, it was canceled DLCs. Like, how the fuck did they find that? I was like, literally from like a dev leak, and he was like, no way. And I was like, yeah, out of everything we could have gotten earlier Guitar Hero builds. We could have gotten anything else, but instead we got canceled Rock Revolution DLC.
And this is the only real notable one.
And you're gonna like it.
Whatever. I have the
because like what there's like
January
there's Freak on a Leash.
24th of this year was when it was found.
January 24th. Oh wow, so 10 months ago.
It was
from a year ago.
It was from a release package called X360 Release Guy PartnerNet Release. and I believe that's also where it was on the Samsung 500 gigabyte drive, and that I believe was also part of the group of like hard drive releases that we found all that canceled Rock Band DLC as well, like the Metallica stuff.
Yes.
Metallica,
so.
Paco 2. And then I think there's some Rock Band Network stuff that got recovered. Like shortly after, I don't know, it was shortly after that, but now we're on the topic of just unreleased DLC and stuff like that. There's been a whole lot that got recovered this year, so it's great seeing it all get love, and especially this never before seen stuff, and like very challenging charts getting FC'd too. This fucking Suicidal Tendencies chart was not, I wasn't expecting it to get
hard.
done
It's
this
really
quickly.
hard.
It's really tough. Like you play that Rock Revolution
It couldn't bring
engine,
him down.
he couldn't bring him
Nope.
down. It was
No,
funny
it
because
couldn't.
I was
So
talking
right.
to
You're so
Sleeperwave
right.
in my chat. I was talking to him in my chat and he was like, bro, he was like, it's so weird looking at a regular highway when all I've been seeing is the sideways, and not the sideways,
True.
but the 2D.
Yeah, the straight up and down.
Down
Up and
scroll,
down.
straight down
Yeah,
scroll.
because
That makes
both-
he's doing
Both
Power
of those
Gig.
games have that.
He's doing Rock
He's
Revolution.
doing Power
yeah.
Gig a whole bunch.
It
and
makes
then
sense.
Rock
He's in the
Revolution.
zone. It's like how an Alec FC'd Paradise City like sight read because all he played was GH1, so he was just used to strumming. Like
Yep.
it puts you in a mindset when you
It's
play
true.
that
Yeah,
shit.
it
There's
really
something to
does.
that.
And so that was just him, his momentum. He wanted to keep on carrying
on a
that
roll.
momentum forward. He's really on a roll. And, it goes without saying, every time Sleeperwave does something insane, Marbler does something insane.
Yeah, it's
And
the
he
dynamic
did.
duo, truly. And
Yeah.
truly there's something crazy that just went on, and that is the first ever Shockwave FC. And also, this makes it the first ever Guitar Hero DS Full Series FC, because Marbler has FC'd every other song on the DS. Guitar Hero on Tour, Guitar Hero on Tour Decades, Guitar Hero on Tour Modern Hits, and Band Hero DS are all 100%
Both
FC.
EU and US versions.
Yes, every single
Both
song,
regional
because
versions.
these games had regional exclusives. A lot of them, mind you. Like,
Fucking disgusting.
I think each of these games had like 30-ish songs on the cart, but some of them you need to FC like 45 songs because there's like a bunch of different regions that had songs. I don't know. But not Sleeperwave, sorry, other topic. Marbler has done them all himself. So not only is this the community full series FC of DS games, it's the first full series FC by one individual. So
Yeah.
incredible. We talked about this last week, I believe, maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, how Marbler figured out a way to make the strumming not suck on a DS. And the way he did that was like there's a calibration tool built into the DS where you're supposed to like, show the outer bounds of where the touchscreen is so it knows how to interpret your presses. But he intentionally like miscalibrated it so that essentially the bottom half of the touchscreen counted as 1 pixel, because he figured out that the reason that the strumming was so janky in this game and it didn't work, it didn't like upward movement. It only really liked left and right strums on that touchpad. So if you had any upward pixel movement, it might fuck up. So if you have only 1 pixel worth of space as far as the console's concerned to strum, it won't break. So that was necessary for this song.
Well, did
because
you
it's
notice
all
in his
strumming.
FC how like he uses the bottom right corner of the screen like
He
the
does.
the surrounding area of the plastic, like he purposely hits
Yeah.
it left and right so he knows when to stop and start. Basically, he has like a range.
It's
and I
smart.
noticed
It's
that.
giving
I
you
was
some
like-
tactile feedback.
I was like,
to
this
it, to
dude's
his touchscreen.
cracked,
Yeah.
bro.
It's smart.
Dude's
Smart.
crazy.
And it also
Yeah.
helps him do tapping at the same
Yes.
time while strumming, which he
Because
utilizes
he
a whole
has
lot.
his hand in a much better position to like move over.
And then like
basically.
yeah, so here he's going like this, holding it. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Holding it like this, and then he's just strumming and then tapping.
it's just right
Like
there.
that.
Yeah, like dude, that one Band
It's just
Hero
right there.
song, that fucking intro, like the better than the better
The
I was
the
like,
red jumpsuit
bro.
apparatus song. You better pray.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
better
better
pray
pray.
you're going to FC that shit. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
That was hard enough on a regular guitar controller when I put it on an emulator. I ain't doing that shit on a DS guitar grip. Hell no. Hell no.
Do it on the doohickey.
You know,
Hell
like
no.
now he's the only person that can be like, yeah, I actually got true full series.
Yes.
True full series.
Only
DS and
person that can
Many
say that.
years in the
Yeah.
making, considering how
what
long
about
he's been
Guitar
around.
Hero Live and Guitar Hero TV?
He'll do that
Doesn't have
tomorrow.
5 buttons.
He'll do it tomorrow.
This doesn't have 5 buttons.
Doesn't have
This
5
is
buttons.
4.
I mean, can we count GHTV
Don't got
for
5
anything when you can't actually?
Where's
play
green,
it
red,
anymore?
yellow, blue?
Not in
Orange.
official capacity. You can use
Not in
mods.
GH Live.
You
I
can
don't
use
see no
Reloaded.
I do not see any Grebo in GH Live.
Okay,
Just
so
saying.
we're saying that this is going to be a Guitar Hero full series that has colors, not just
Yeah.
black and white.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're going to call this
Colors only.
a colored Guitar Hero FC? Is
I
that
don't
what you're
like
saying
the
to
way
me
this
right
is.
now?
Can we change?
You're saying that to me?
Can we change how we're saying this?
Yeah. Anyways, congratulations, Marbler. Incredible stuff.
Your words, not mine, bro. I never said that.
You said that. You were implying it. I could read between the lines. Marbler, thank you very much for killing Guitar Hero on Tour DS finally and forever. Nobody ever has to do this ever again if they don't want to. This was, I don't think we mentioned it, 16 years in the making, this FC. Nobody's done this for 16 years. And now it's finally done.
Amazing.
We said this maybe two episodes ago.
Win! Oh, yeah, when are you going to do it?
We mentioned this maybe 2 episodes ago, but there's really not a lot of first evers left to do in Guitar Hero. And that number is even less now. I don't even know what the number is, but it's far less now that this is gone. This was like the one white whale that people, especially Nuno, has been like, Shockwave DS when? You know?
He put up a poll last year, right? It's like, what FCs do you want to see done in 2025?
He did. Oh my God.
And it was Trogdor Co-op and Shockwave. And then Epidermis drums, and there was one more, right? Was it 3 or 4 charts that he put up? Can you find that tweet?
I'm trying to find it.
If not, it's okay. I mean, like you just look it up. But like he put up a poll. And he's like, what is the most sought after? Like what first evers do you guys want to see this year? And then my money was on Shockwave or something outside of Trogdor. I knew Trogdor was going to be done. Whether it be me and Prez or Sleeperwave and Marbler, the latter happened. But like, yeah, no, all of them were done. All of that was fucking done. Oh, it was Retribution, I believe. I think Retribution was the 4th one. So that's insane. That's actually insane. The dynamic duo took down all 4. Well, actually, not all 4 of them. Chris took care of Epidermis. He did Epidermis on Clone Hero, which Epidermis FC is an Epidermis FC. You know, I'd say the Clone Hero drum engine isn't anything to really scoff at. Because it's still got a dynamic timing window, even on its default.
I finally found the tweet.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Yeah, you nailed it. It is exactly that. What first ever FC would you like to most like to see happen from Guitar Hero, Rock Band, Clone Hero, YARG community in 2025? Shockwave, Epidermis drums, Retribution, Trogdor Co-op. All of them have been done.
All 4
of them happened
done
this year.
And the
year's not even over yet.
What's more insane is that 2 of them were done within the last fucking month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That is so insane.
And that only 3 people on this list have accomplished these.
Yeah.
Marbler got Shockwave, Chris got Epidermis, Sleeperwave got Retribution, and then Sleeperwave and Marbler got Trogdor Co-op.
Goats.
So phenomenal. It's just phenomenal, man. So it just goes to show, don't ever underestimate the power of the knowledge, the dedication.
I love it.
But I love it, man. I fucking love it. It's so sick seeing how far the community has come, and then they're just fucking dunking on the rest of these FCs. Now. Here's where we need to lock in, people. Okay, I want to see another Step and Veil of Illumination Part 2 done within this decade. Within this decade, I want it done within this decade. That's 5 years. That's plenty of time to figure something out. Find a breakthrough with the Strat. Maybe we're using the actual key controller. I don't know. Let's start using. I have no idea what the stance is on using 1000 hertz on Xbox 360. I think people are probably going to come around and see it getting done.
Yeah, like
that's the only way Jam B has ever been FC'd. Randy did it on an Arduino, or not Arduino, a fucking Sand Troller Pi Pico. So
I think there's an interesting discussion to be had about how the community's like preferred methods of playing need to adjust with the times. Like back in the day, a lot of people were very strict about what was considered legit on Score Hero. Some people are like, "Oh, use hyperspeed. That's a cheat. You can't post that. You're cheating." You know, that's ridiculous. That's a bit too far. But like as the time goes on and these old guitars break and they become unreliable, we kind of can't gatekeep like the hardware anymore. Like mech frets, that was a discussion. It's like, oh, you did this on mech frets. That's like not how you would have bought the game back in 2007. So that's not real. Some people believe that, and that's valid.
I think that's fair enough. I think that's already been like. I think we've already gone past the point where it's like, yeah, mech frets are completely fine.
Yeah, that's settled exactly. Like the standard is shifting as time goes on, and what we use is different. So I think 1000 hertz on console. I mean, there you go. We can buy that. That
it exists.
That has mech frets. Yeah, from the store you can get mech frets. Well, online starcrack.gg/wiseman/760/JParis/Acai28. No, just Acai. That's all right.
30
Did I get yours right?
show.
Is it 760C?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It has the
760C.
C.
There we go. I wonder if I still have that scene that has all of our things on there. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah,
Regardless,
like using Sandtroller based controllers, that's probably like the biggest one that's like
Yeah, I think,
know, like,
I think it's
people are
mostly
not
Rock
really
Band
sure.
players that are kind of on the fence about it. But
like how
I'm on board.
Surely
Just use them.
you can surely you can make the settings on the Sandtroller controller 100% exactly 1-to-1 360,
oh,
correct?
yeah, you absolutely can. You
What
can
is it,
just change
250
the
hertz?
polling. Yeah.
250 hertz, and then, like, that's about it. Like, no
Yeah.
debounce or whatever. That doesn't matter. I think 250 hertz is enough. Because, like, I get that. I understand. And there actually is a difference between running 1000 and 250. As per, I think the best example is Steph getting Greengrass and High Tides NTSC on Rock Band 1, where he just had a better time with a Sandtroller controller than like any stock controller. Or even a Strat, even. Like, and the Strat was supposed to be like more consistent, because I don't think it's a secret anymore. I don't think that there's a conspiracy. It's no conspiracy. The Rock Band guitars, they pull better. They absolutely do over Guitar Hero.
I didn't know
controller.
that. What do they pull?
I did not know that either.
Like, it was weird because me and J Prez sat down like one day and we just like we thought about it for a second. It was like, you know, he was telling me like, there's, for some reason, in all my testing, all my hours playing Greengrass and High Tides on NTSC, is like I only was ever able to FC the strumming with a Strat. Always. It was always with the Strat.
Did FC Visions based on a Strat?
I believe. Yeah, yes, he did.
He did.
He did.
Back in the day.
He did get
because
Visions.
He said
based on a Strat.
it was easier on that because of the strumming.
Yeah, and his Strat was like beat the fuck up. It sounded like a World Tour guitar through his camera, but you would never know that. But it was a Strat. He's using
that
a
poor
fucking Strat. It was
foam
insane.
has just been beaten down by that strum bar. It's not even quiet.
Obliterated.
Shout out to Gannon, man. I'll mention it again. He had a Strat that
He did.
he smoked me with, and that strum bar was beat to fucking hell, and it felt insane. Felt so good
Back
to
in
play
his
on.
professional days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gannon. But yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it when it comes to 250 hertz, 1000. But I think if we want to see the notes get hit, see it be done, I don't know, guys. I think we have to let it go for like these two. They're just standard keys charts. Who's gonna actually do it?
I don't think we need to gatekeep 1000 hertz on hardware, on official hardware. It'd be too hard to police. There'd really be no way to like verify that you didn't. You know, I'm cool with it. That's just what the standards are nowadays. The standards are changing, and I'm cool with it.
It's like accepting extended hit window in squeezing.
In a way, except for that was always a mechanic in the game, but it's just, I mean, I guess
it got discovered.
There is an interesting discussion to be had with that, because that is like it's a function of the game. It's intentional. They made the game work that way for a reason, and the community of squeezers kind of accepted it. However, there was another thing in Guitar Hero 2, the pause, lag, switch, squeezing, and stuff like that, that Tanner was really good at, rest in peace. That was never really adopted by the community because that felt like an exploit, especially because they changed it in other games, where if you change your calibration mid-song, you were forced to restart the song. In Guitar Hero 2, it didn't do that. You could just play. So
now, I want to segue.
I don't know how they analog between the two, but
real quick, just my quick 2 cents on this. Doesn't this kind of sound a little bit just like learning speedrun technology, though?
Yes,
like
very
a
much
little
so.
bit.
Yeah,
like,
no, of course. But I think that was a topic of conversation that was like, hey, can we have separate leaderboards for extended hit window? But then it just kind of was like, let's kind of have it all together.
Yeah, what's the point?
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm indifferent, even though I know it's a controversial thing. I know the tech that goes into actually doing like the traditional squeezing, and then lag squeezing. Yes, that's lag squeezing. They made that apparent that that's an exploit, and that's like a different type of category. Well, I don't even think they ever made it into a different category, did they?
No, not on Score Hero, but like a lot of those scores are not seen as like the proper real first place. Like, I mean, when Evil Apple has been going through Guitar Hero 2 and stuff like that, like he would say this is first place except for leg glitch scores, you know, because
Smokey like he puts it in the title, no lag glitch, first untied world place, world record first place untied. But yeah, I mean, like you're right, Jason, but I think the thing is that with squeezing being such a lost art, you know, this is sort of things just keep on moving when it comes to these. Because this is tech that was found 3 years ago, tops.
Right.
Extended hit window,
Oh,
right?
that was like 5 or 6 at this point. We're old. We're getting
5 or
old.
6? Okay.
Jesus, dude.
Well,
It
no, but like,
started
I guess
getting mastered.
executed.
And mastered.
Yeah,
like 4 or
mastered,
3, 2
mastered.
years ago. Kyle Ruth was the first
Yeah,
one to
I'd say
really,
three-
really master it.
3-ish
and get
years
really
ago.
good at it.
Yep.
Now it's Evil Apple 100%.
Yeah,
JPrez,
and he's been
JPrez
killing
had first place
GH1.
on every song in GH80s before the leg glitch, or not the leg glitch, the extended hit window was kind of like discovered and like mastered, and then Evil Apple took all those first places because he used the extended hit window for almost all those songs, because
You could
that's just the
you
tech.
could
It's just
compare it.
changing.
I mean, you could compare it. It's like, hey, this guy spammed his Dark Caves of Lolno FC, but this guy got it in GH3. Like these two players, FC Dark Caves of Lolno on Clone Hero. This guy did it with methods. This guy spammed the fuck out of it. What's better?
Big difference.
It's like a similar situation. I'm not gonna say it's the same, but it's a similar situation. It's like, hey, this guy did it this way. I like this achievement better. Oh wow, he did this. You know, it's cool, but I think I like this one better.
Yeah.
But
In the end, like, dude, back in the day, I would have probably said, oh, the cleaner one is the more important. Nowadays, though, I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah,
I really don't.
It's harder to care. But like, here's the thing too, with like extended hit window stuff. Theoretically, you could do this accidentally. Like, it's just a function of the game.
Yeah,
You're
you can.
just doing these things really quickly. You can do a strum before the that thing, and then do that. It's very feasible that you could accidentally perform this glitch or this exploit. And the theory is that UCOG always did that unintentionally, and that's why he dominated the Guitar Hero 3 leaderboards for so long. And he was hitting squeezes that nobody else could replicate, is because just maybe his method of squeezing.
Accidentally figured it out.
He accidentally figured it out, and he didn't even know it. He was just doing it. He was just squeezing, and he was hitting notes. I was like, I don't know, I hit the squeeze. You can't. I don't know.
So when I was on a better GH3 like binge, and I was just like, man, it would be so cool to like try and path some stuff out now that it's a little bit easier with the higher FPS.
Yeah,
and all this stuff.
That is a different discussion we can definitely have, though.
Yeah, no, that's totally valid. Like, I'm so down for like better GH3 to be its own separate thing.
That
entirely.
needs to be its own leaderboards. That is not analogous to a 360
no.
score, not even in the
ain't no
slightest.
fucking way.
Nope.
I accidentally got second place, cross-platform on Devil Went Down to Georgia.
That's crazy.
with 891 like 6.
I should have tied first place on 3s and 7s in like 2 tries. Like it's not.
Yeah,
real.
no. See, like it's so easy. It's so easy because you have all these extra frames to work with.
You have
and
all the extra frames,
and the extended hit window
is
just
really,
it blows that game wide open.
It's all the way.
It always did.
Yeah.
It's all about
but
that.
it kind of makes it fun.
No
but
trouble.
you think about it, it's like, bro, that's like figuring out you can spam at high FPS and just hit whatever you want.
And you're like,
it's
whoa.
the same thing. Is it not the same thing? Like it's like figuring out you can just do some bullshit. You could just do this, and it hits a quint. You could do that as long as you have a 2000 FPS. Just
the next big
That's it.
breakthrough is going to be figuring out a way to make your Xbox 360 run at 120 FPS or whatever. Like somehow,
Hey, bro,
in a
somebody
legit
will figure
way.
that out if you're not careful. Give it another year.
Go for it. I don't think any of those AV connectors are even I don't think that's a possibility.
No,
I think
probably
they're harbor limited
No
to
shot.
60 max, but you never know. Who knows?
Now, okay, so I was trying to segue into this earlier when we were talking about the lag manipulation on GH2 and all this stuff. Big news! Big
my
news!
God.
Lord Zedd!
How did I forget
Lord
to pull
Zedd,
that
out of
Holy
nowhere!
shit.
Bro just
Out
showed
of
up.
nowhere, figures out lag, separate audio and video lag calibration on Guitar Hero motherfucking 2. Something that I never, ever thought would ever be a thing. I would joke about it in like
people been
2008,
looking into
2009, and
this.
be like, wait, what's up?
People have been looking into this for a long time.
Yeah, they've
And
been
they're
looking
like,
into
no, it's
this for a long
impossible.
time.
It's not happening.
And then he just showed up and was like, hey, by the way, I figured this out.
Done.
This morning, I played a version, an early version with the patch implemented and
Look at this fucking
randomizer permadeath actually as well. Shout out JNAC. The randomizer permadeath for both GH2 and 80s in the same game.
Bro.
So yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
think
sick.
we're
I'd love to
trying to
see
get
that.
that shit to work. It's very, very interesting, very cool shit. But that being said, I was on my Steam Deck, PCSX2 with that lag calibration, And after all was said and done, and I accounted for everything, both the soundbar lag, HD TV, which was like a 4K 65-inch TV, and then PCSX2 lag, that shit was 350 milliseconds of lag until it was perfect.
But it worked. Before then, Guitar Hero 2 was just, it's over. You're not playing Guitar Hero 2 on this setup. It's impossible.
Yeah, no. I think the highest it would go is 200 or something like that.
250, I believe,
180.
might have been the max in GH2.
Damn.
Just
150 or 180, I don't
that
remember.
one number. I don't know either. But yeah, 350 is way above the max, and also just a separate audio and video. It's just like mind blowing, crazy. That was the type of shit.
Never thought
Guitar Hero 3 shipped without like the Guitar Hero 2 wave calibration was just one number that you changed. Guitar Hero 3 shipped that way, but then there was a title update that fixed that to change it into 2 separate audio and video calibrations, and then every game after that had that because it's just better. I don't know what the hang up was. I don't know how they couldn't figure this out earlier. I don't know why it took so long for them to implement that, but I'm glad they did. I'm glad they fixed it. But it leads to some interesting stuff. I wonder what would happen if you had a save on Guitar Hero 2 with this shit applied. And then you went back to a build that doesn't have the crazy shit. I wonder if it would behave the same way Guitar Hero 3 does.
You know, I think what's going to happen is it's going to be implemented into Guitar Hero 2 Deluxe.
Good.
And it's gonna be forced to be on a different save file. Once this is out to the public, it'll be forced onto another save file.
Okay.
I think even in the alpha version that I was testing on PS2, that even had a different save file.
Good. It probably fucks everything up.
Yeah, it'll just fuck everything up. I don't think there would be any positive coming out of using the exact same save file as vanilla. There's just no fucking way. But like that being said, like it's cool because GH2 is still getting love 20 years later. 20 years later, just about. And then Luna said that Guitar Hero 1 is going to get it too.
Woo! That's insane.
Okay, that's sick.
But it's not going to be video. It's only going to be audio. Okay. So like this kills Resyncinator. And I love Resyncinator. JNAC was like, I love Resyncinator, but fuck that. We're going to get rid of it.
That was a stopgap procedure until we got the proper calibration. That was okay for now. And it still is good. But now that we can change it on the fly.
On the fly is better.
Yeah.
Way better.
And what's interesting is that you can change it on the fly and it doesn't force you to restart the song. So it's really cursed. It's extremely cursed.
On GH1?
But maybe it doesn't actually apply until you restart, but it didn't kick me out. Like, it didn't kick me out of the song. It was just like, hey, you set the audio lag and you're done. So like that opens up some possibilities if that gets left in. I don't know.
20 years old and we're just now getting calibration for it.
Yeah. And the community had to do it.
Yeah, of course.
Shout out Lord Zedd. Seriously, he's been in the scene for like 20 years at this point, man.
And the way he did this was really fucked up, apparently. He was able to just find like something through memory editing and was able to just change some values or whatever, and then bam, that's your audio, your audio calibration. And like
I'm in.
We're way beyond any of my technical capabilities and understanding, but
and he just dropped it out of nowhere.
He just showed up in Milo Hacks and was like, "Hey, I did this, by the way."
I saw it on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter first, and I was like, "Wait a minute." I was like, "No way! There's no way that he fucking got this." And then he starts missing the notes on purpose. He starts going plink, 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 and it's like synced up, like the plinks, and then the audio was like actually
like that.
Yes. Hey, hero guests are there. If you haven't seen the video already, what song was that? Put it down in the comments below. Plink, 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 plink. Wait, plink, 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 plink. That's all you get.
All right.
I think that's honestly more than enough to figure it out.
It is. In fact, it's actually a very funny segue. This is something, I'm not joking you, 2 minutes before we started recording, I got sent this in a Discord direct message. This is...
direct message, so it's
in a direct message. This is the AndyTHPS Drum Duel from the Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock prototype.
I saw that in my recommended.
Yes. Thanks to Onyxite for updating Onyx. To be able to read the data from that Warriors of Rock prototype, so we were able to finally extract all the charts from that prototype in a proper way. Because this song is interesting because when you try to play this in the prototype build, it'll crash halfway through. There's something fucked up about this chart where the game just can't play it. But now the entire chart is playable and viewable and all that stuff in Warriors of Rock as a custom, the proper Warriors of Rock, not the prototype. And on top of all this, Chris sent this video over to Andy while Andy was streaming, and Andy watched it on stream and reacted to it. And
oh shit!
I just have this on a Google Drive right now because Body sent me
the
video. But
Yo,
it's
I
like
really
a
hope he
15-minute
uploads it
clip
because
or
that's
so.
cool.
Yeah, and
That's awesome.
I haven't watched this yet because again, he shared it to me minutes before he started recording. But he says that he shares a bit of lore in there. He kind of recounts about
Shit, that's so cool.
What
I have to watch this
what
after
he
we're
was going through his head when he made this and all the other little Easter eggs about it. It was very cool. I'll have to watch it after this. I don't know if
that's
ever gonna be
awesome.
public or not. I think it should be. That'd be pretty cool. But that was a very
Yeah,
interesting
because in
little
that
piece of
drum
lore.
duel, I remember there's some like cuts
There's
from
like
Led Zeppelin in
references.
there.
Yeah.
There's
A lot of references.
I don't know that. I just remember Rock and Roll by Led Zeppelin being in there.
I remember
Apparently
YYZ been in there.
YYZ is as well. Yeah.
And that's
They
why I
said that in the
transitioned into
description.
this from the previous one. Yeah.
Yeah.
YYZ. Sorry, I must put proper
Zedd.
Canadian respect on that one.
And British, they say Zedd as well.
Do you know the origin of YYZ? Why like what?
airport.
At the
That's right.
airport, yeah.
That's right. I learned that not
Airport
too long
code.
ago. I think it's Toronto.
Yeah. they're
Toronto
Canadian.
Airport.
Toronto Airport. Yeah.
YYZ's the
Rush is
airport
from
code.
Canada.
Yeah. Why the fuck is that the airport code for Toronto? Wouldn't it be TOR?
I don't know.
Where'd
I don't
YYZ?
fucking know, man. I'm not from Canada.
Most things don't make sense, bro.
I don't know. Minneapolis, St.
General.
Paul is MSP.
Yeah, like GH2 calibration. That makes no
Yeah.
sense. How did that happen? How the fuck did that happen?
No one knows.
But
Not
Who
even.
knows?
yeah,
not
I
even
guess
Zedd
I'll
knows.
never. I will never get away from that game. Even after permadeathing it, even after all that shit, I'll still be
game.
playing that game.
It will never die. It can.
It will never die.
It's where I fell in love with
Okay,
Guitar
um,
Hero. I'll never get over it.
Okay, I saw something really interesting that I don't think I told you guys. Apparently, a year ago, there was somebody making a Guitar Hero Live clone in Unreal Engine 5, and it looks
Ooh.
amazing.
What?
Huh?
And it was posted a year ago, and is the only video on this guy's channel. Here you go. This is some. I love this. I love how fucking everybody's just like, huh? Look, oh nope, that's not it. Here we go.
Thing.
What the fuck?
We'll talk about that
No,
later.
no, don't worry about that.
Thing.
Wrong thing. We'll talk
Wrong
about that in a
thing.
second.
Wrong thing. There we go. Look at this. So Dev FP. Well, look at this. Look at this. And it supports not only 6 fret, but 5 fret as well.
Wait, this is just
Yeah.
GH Live. What the
It's
hell?
Guitar Hero Live.
Ultra-wide.
It's the GH
fuck?
Live menu. It looks beautiful.
This is like the YARG of GH Live, straight up.
Yeah. I
Why
don't
is
know.
this good?
Wow.
It's
This
really
is a
good.
Faithfully recreated menus. These are perfect.
More than faithful. It looks one to motherfucking
It's
one.
a direct copy. Are these rips? 5 fret with this. This looks crazy. I mean,
This
I
looks
almost-
really good.
I almost like want this over that 5 fret build. That 5 fret
Yeah.
Windows 7 build.
well, I want that too. 'cause it's
I
official.
want this.
This
Like
is really
it's-
fucking
you can.
cool.
I don't know what happened to development of this.
There's a
June
download, though.
29,
You have to
2024.
have Unreal.
I-
This is really cool looking.
Wait,
and
wait,
it's giving me some
wait, you
insane
get-
nostalgia.
Yeah, you can
Wait.
download it.
I went. Wait, it's on Gumroad. I didn't even actually click on this link. Do you see this?
I do.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero Lifestyle
It-
Game Blueprint. You see
It
that
looks like-
price
It
tag?
looks like you have
You can
to,
charge for this?
You
It-
can.
It looks
Hold
like
on.
you
Wait a
have
second.
to
Hold
have-
on.
Oh my god,
we
he is
talked.
charging
We
for
talked
it.
about
Jesus
this the
Christ.
other week. Don't want to talk about that again.
Hey,
but
yo.
wow.
Hold up.
Interesting.
Dude, it has
$50.
support for- it has support for Clone Hero song. Hey, yo, hold on.
Yeah, it has a
50!
5 mode.
$50.
Hey, it's $50
Oh, no.
more
$50
than.
dollars?
I didn't click on this.
It's $50
I
more
only
than
just saw
Guitar
the
Hero
video
TV
'cause it was
Reloaded, that's all I'm
embedded.
gonna say.
And you need Unreal
Damn.
Engine 5 to play it, apparently.
And who knows how well it even runs.
So maybe
Well,
this
you
is
just
why
take a
we
look
haven't
at
heard
it.
about this until now.
Hey, should we
With
group
it's
buy
less
this?
than 1,000 views.
Should we group
Yes.
buy
look
this?
at but
It's
look at the
expensive.
5 fret.
Should we buy it?
The 5 fret looks crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, 5 fret.
yeah,
does
Alec, I
look
think you
crazy.
gotta buy this and play it on stream.
I'll
Fucking
toss in
Christ,
for it.
man.
You're gonna have
Fuck
to
it.
get UE5 though, apparently.
It
This is
looks
cool.
really cool.
This is really
I
interesting.
want to play this.
Yeah, I want to try it.
It looks good.
But I don't want to pay for it.
What
I
if
mean-
you did though?
But what if?
You know, it's the thing that's the problem in the back of my head is like, you know, Activision just could have made the original game better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
See, and I don't know how much of this is like original assets. It just looks like really close clones to the original assets.
Yeah,
Well,
which is
like,
also why I'm
okay.
really confused about the $50 price tag because it's
Yeah.
like, it's like
the
Clone Hero
colored
charging
blocks, the colored blocks for the 5 fret looks really cool, but at the same time, yeah, I mean, if I'm playing a GH Live style game, I'm kind of wanting to play GH Live, personally.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not going to pay $50 to play 5-fret GH Live. That just feels crazy.
That's the thing that you download once and try it. Oh, that was cool.
They're straight up square notes.
Right.
It looks so
Yeah, they're
weird.
squares. They just took the bar chord.
It's not even like Rock Band notes. They're just squares.
Yeah. I'm all squared
They're
up.
little cubes. They're little
cubes, yeah.
steam machines.
Cubes.
Oh, dude, can we talk about the Steam machine?
I want one.
No, it's
I
called
want
the
the
I'm gonna say. I want one.
Thank you. It's the Gabecube.
I want a
Gabe
Gabecube.
I love the
Yeah.
Gabecube.
I want the Steam frame. I would love to replace my Quest 2. I never used that thing.
Yeah,
Yo,
that
okay,
whole
the Steam
Valve announcement was
frame.
sick.
I can't believe the Steam frame works without a computer or anything else.
It
to
is the computer.
crazy.
It's such a
It
small
is
the
computer
computer.
It's just a
device.
It's
Yes.
just it's a Snapdragon. It's a
Yeah,
Snapdragon
it's just a
processor.
mobile
Yeah, it's a mobile
processor.
phone. It's like strapping a phone to your face. This is VR. There's many people that sell VR like this, where it's just the thing you shove your phone
You
into.
just
That's
slide
not
your phone in.
VR. Give me
Oh.
a break.
I mean, Google has the cardboard that they did.
Yeah,
like 10
the
years
cardboard.
ago.
Remember that
Yeah,
thing?
where
But yeah,
just put it
There's-
in.
this whole Valve thing was really fucking cool. It was kind of a
And it
surprise.
just came out of
announcement.
nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
knowers know. Listen, if you're a Tyler McVicker follower, you know. Okay.
Or like a Bring Us Studios
Oh, yeah.
follower. I'm sure
Or
you do
Gabe
as well.
follower. Not that's an
Yeah,
account,
yeah.
Gabe follower, not a follower of Gabe Newell. Gabe
You
follower
see the
of
rumors
account.
of yeah, they're gonna announce Half-Life 3 soon for real this time.
Yeah,
For
whatever.
real
man.
this time? Okay.
Well, there's actually a little bit of legitimacy to a Valve game being announced that isn't Deadlock, because I saw a screenshot of like some sort of hidden repo of all like Valve games or whatever, and like in the upcoming section it said 2, and one of them was Deadlock, and the other one there was nothing there, but it did say 2, but it
It's
only showed
Half-Life 3.
one. Is it Half-Life
It's
3?
Half-Life 3.
Is it the
It's
Orange
Half-Life
Box 2 where we get Half-Life 3 and Portal 3, maybe even like a Left 4 Dead 3?
Gabe's been
There's
making
always
it on,
been the
on his
joke.
yacht that he just bought.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've all heard the joke that Valve can't count to 3,
Yep.
right? Like
Yeah, of
So-
course.
with this
Big
latest
struggle.
announcement, they did announce 3 things at once. So
They
maybe
did.
That's,
That's
That is
true.
true.
maybe that's.
I
better.
wanna-
Like, maybe.
I want to say that I love my Steam Deck. I use it all the
I
time.
never use mine. I wish I did.
I fucking love it. I fucking love that thing. It's my little 2007 to 2011 video game machine. You know, like all the nostalgic games, all my retro games, because like I could give less of a shit about real hardware at this point. I just want to play the game
been
and
there,
it
done
feels good and it
you
looks
know.
good, widescreen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's my rhythm game machine when I have people come over.
Yeah.
So it's just really easy to get things going. I found a whole, like, I have like a seamless setup now with Clone Hero and the Bridge app. Shout out to Bridge. I didn't know that they had like a flat pack, which is pretty much, you know, that's just the package you can install on Linux and it just works like an exe. But I was just able to hook it up. I could just switch over in Steam gaming mode, download a song, switch back to YARG or CH, scan it in. That's it.
Easy.
That's it. And so I asked the people that come over, like, hey, name some artists. You want to play some? And then we just get it. And so it's a really easy experience. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
And
saw
so
your
I,
tweet on
like-
that. I'm showing it on the screen now, but you're
Yeah.
no
yeah.
audio in the video, but you're explaining.
I'm pretty much saying the exact, you know, what I just said
Yeah, you're
now. It's
saying,
pretty much
yeah.
that.
You're showing the whole thing.
Um,
It's really fucking cool that you can just do this on a device that you can go purchase from Valve for $350 or whatever.
Yeah, no, and then the game, you know, the game runs great because even though it's a little underpowered machine, it's still a really good,
It's just Clone Hero. Clone Hero
really
can run
good
on a
little
toaster.
entry level. Yeah, exactly. And
Hey,
so
okay.
that's why I'm really excited for the Steam machine also, because you know I know the Steam Deck is getting a lot of people who are primarily console gamers and homebody gamers
Yeah.
that don't want to fuck around with a PC, but then you give them a PC with a console-like experience. Hey man, just look up some tutorials. They all exist for the Steam Deck already. The Steam machine is just a Steam Deck times 6.
It's a
'cause
Steam
that's what
Deck
they
that
said.
is-
It's six
it's
times
like,
powerful.
It's like 80% heatsink.
It is.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
thought that shit was awesome, and
Yeah.
I love the fact that they made it really easy to replace the NVMe on there, and it supports both the 2230 and then like the regular long one. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
man,
slap
Valve's
a 4
hardware
terabyte in there.
designers are like really good.
It feels
they're
respectful.
Really good.
It feels like they respect their end
Yeah.
user and don't treat them like an absolute moron. It's like, hey, don't touch that.
100%.
Hey, do you want to add an SSD? Go for it. You want to add
Go for it, man.
more RAM to it, bro? Here you go. They're just SODIMM
Yeah,
slots.
like
They're
I
not
had
soldered
to
on.
open up my Steam Deck to fix the bumpers because like it was a launch unit, and so they had the fucking plastic that broke off.
Yeah.
And I just had to add some
Mine's
shims
fucked.
in there.
My left bumper is fucked.
I just
but I had
added
to fix
some
it. I was able to
shims
fix
and
it.
with like tweezers, and I was like, man, opening this wasn't hard. This is awesome.
Nope. No, not at all.
It's
And,
not designed.
you know-
It's designed with right to repair in mind instead of the opposite.
Yes, exactly.
You guys are
Exactly.
making me want to get a Steam Deck, but like to me, and I don't know if you guys caught this too, I feel like there was a hidden announcement in that video because they said we'd love to talk to you about Steam Deck, but not today because they're like
you think
they
they're gonna do Steam Deck
teased.
too?
Oh,
I did.
it's
I
almost
feel like they
entirely
teased.
confirmed. Like
They're
they said that
definitely
they said they're not going to do
Yeah.
a Steam Deck 2 until they can at least improve performance by 50%. They said that
Yeah,
in some
which
press outlet.
I wouldn't
Which
be
is fair.
surprised if they're already there.
Well, like you think about it, there's also already the Steam Deck competitors like the ROG Ally Extreme and then
Sure.
like the
And the
Lenovo
Xbox,
Legion
it's an
Go.
Xbox.
Where no, but it's like the
Sorry.
raw power doesn't exactly translate to a better gaming experience because they don't fucking have that level of optimization.
They don't have
They run
Steam
Windows.
or that
OS.
level of and it's fucking Windows too. But I think the beautiful thing is that Steam OS they started supporting ROG Ally and the Logitech cloud gaming device or whatever and the Lenovo Legion and stuff. They specifically fix problems for it all the time, and I think that's great. Considering Steam OS has been I guess like the Steam Deck specifically, Steam OS Steam Deck has been out for like 3 years at this point. So like it's just getting everybody in on that ecosystem instead of Windows, which I think is crazy. And so, man, like I don't know what I'd be doing. Is that like Xbox is panicking? There's no way they're not panicking.
Yeah, they have
yeah.
to be because this Gabecube is a direct competitor to what all the rumors are saying Xbox is going to do, which is less of console, more so just a PC.
Just
that
a
is an
PC.
Xbox, and it can run all your Xbox
Next
titles
box.
natively, and it's more of a close Windows machine. It's more of a computer
Now,
than a console. This is that.
Here's the
But
thing,
it's on
Microsoft.
Valve's,
Here's the
ecosystem.
thing, Microsoft. If it can't play Rock Band 4, that's not an Xbox.
True.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. That's
True.
not an Xbox if it can't play Rock Band
Great
4.
benchmark.
If I can play
Amen.
Rock Band 4 on there, I'll buy it.
Not through Shad PS4 either. That doesn't count.
Not through Shad PS4.
Gotta be
Even though
real
the Lizix added the button prompt, the button prompt patch to 4 Deluxe. Which,
It's different.
No, I think we did talk about it already, but Shad PS4 rivals.
talked
That's
about
a
that last
valid thing
week.
you can do now.
Yes.
last week for sure.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh.
No, I want a Steam machine. Like back in 2013, I believe, is when they did their first try at the
Yes.
Steam
Is that with
machine. And
Alienware?
Yeah,
Yes,
Alienware
with
was a hardware
Alienware.
partner. And
I
that
was so
Yeah, it
curious
just-
about
It
those.
was honestly, I think it was too ahead of its time.
too early.
That was the
Too
problem.
early.
It
The man
too
was
early.
not there. PC gaming was still very much on the rise. It was nowhere
Mhm.
near where it is today. PC gaming is almost looked at as like the default at this point.
Yeah,
Back
like
then,
people
in
don't even think about getting a
2013,
console first. It's the
No.
opposite now.
Back in 2013,
They,
it was still
they get
mostly
PC
people
first, console
playing.
second.
Yeah, back then it was
Yeah.
mostly console, and then PC gamers. You play like League of Legends and like Dota, all those weird games. I play Call of Duty.
And it's
just-
like, yeah, and
shit
it's like,
that.
yeah, we have Call of Duty, and it's like,
Yeah, it's there.
You do?
It's shit. It's a
Yeah.
shit port. But I mean, everything's here. And now PC gaming is very much in a different spot, and the demand for a discrete device like that, a console-like experience for PC, I think the demand is much higher than it was 12 years ago. And especially now that
Jason, did Tara
Valve,
just yell?
She did.
I didn't know if I heard a child or if I
It
heard
sounded like a
cat.
And
crying
look-
baby.
Dude, you can
That-
get
it
all
is.
you can get all the Guitar Hero and Rock Band games on Steam Deck and Steam and
Yes.
the Steam machine, upcoming Steam machine. Dude, you'll be able to
Dude,
play 4K,
yeah, bro, you can just
120
have Steam
FPS.
machine hooked up to the TV at all times. Easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
4K,
I would do
120 FPS, bro.
Dude.
It's easily.
Dual PC
Easily.
streaming.
Yeah.
Steam
Yeah.
machine.
that's valid.
That's the
Dude.
best.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie. That's huge.
Very
Yes.
That
valid.
would be
That could be your
massive.
little gaming machine, or maybe that'd be your rendering machine. 'Cause
That could be a rendering
Your
machine.
regular PC is probably more
No,
powerful than
dead
Steam
ass.
machine would be.
I would love that. I would love to do that. Just have Steam machine be that's what I play games off of. No frames lost. Capture card going into
And
that
it's
bitch.
That
small
would be
too.
Who cares?
It's really
cool.
it would fit anywhere. It's six inches cubed. It's like,
6 inches by 6
this
inches
is
by
6
6
inches. this phone,
And just
by
imagine that
that,
taller.
by that, it's a cube.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the Xbox Series S is dead. What the hell?
There's no point.
That's actually dead.
Especially now they
If you
raised
don't-
the fucking price, especially if you want a 1 terabyte version. If you want a 1 terabyte Xbox Series S, it's $450. The bitch launched at $300 with a 500 gigabyte hard drive.
That's
The Xbox
wow,
Series
okay.
X launched at $500
Ooh.
5 years ago.
Shame.
What a
Here's
joke!
my question.
Shame.
What the hell is this price tag on the Steam machine going to be?
That's the biggest one.
Yeah,
We
no,
don't know.
it's-
We don't know
I-
what any of the price tags are going to be on all three.
Right.
We don't know.
Right.
They
Everything
didn't
changed.
say
But
anything
Valve,
because
look, Valve prices shit pretty fairly. Like when the Steam Deck launched, like it was a reasonable asking
$3.99.
price. Very
dude, it was
reasonable for the base
$3.99, and I was
model.
like, "That's fire! I'm
Yeah.
getting one."
I got the base
and now you
model.
can just
I
go
think I got
out.
the middle model.
I got a 64 because I was like, "Bro,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Everything has
I will
expandable
do my
storage.
best with, 64 and a micro SD." And once the micro SD wasn't doing it for me, and the shader
just add a new
compiling was
NVMe.
taking up all the 64, I was like, "I'm just gonna go get a 2230 256 for like." It was like $75, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
There we go.
Here's the thing,
That was
too.
it.
Like Valve has been like, oh yeah, this has a micro SD card slot too, the Steam machine. So if you already have your Steam Deck and you have your whole game library on a micro SD on your Steam Deck, just unplug it from there, put it in your Steam machine. It's just
Dude.
gonna work.
See,
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
what I'm excited
that's
for.
insane too. It's
'cause
like
my micro
cross-compatibility.
It has all my clone songs on there. It has all my ISOs on there, so I
It's
can just
looking
take
good.
it out. Yeah,
This is
and
hype,
hell,
man.
I might even clone it, so I can just have two
Yeah,
of them.
have two of them.
clone it,
Fuck
bro.
yeah.
Because
That's
micro
sick.
SDs are fucking
Yeah.
pennies.
But the
They're
big thing
pennies,
is-
man. They're cheap.
The price of the Steam machine. What's it gonna be? That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. That
Yeah.
could kill it or it could
I'm
make
expecting
it. If it's-
800.
I'm
personally.
expecting like
I'm expecting
750. That's where my mind went.
It's gonna be
solid
less than
750.
1,000 for sure.
If it's 4 digits, it's over. Not over,
Yeah,
but
it's
the
cooked.
potential
It's
it
gonna be
has
much
is going to
harder to
be
sell.
drastically reduced in terms of.
No,
like,
I think that they're
taking
gonna.
market
I think
share.
that they're honestly probably gonna sell it at like a very slight loss, if anything. You know,
Okay,
just to
remember,
get it out.
There
Easily.
was an
They make
interview
so much
with-
money off Steam, just the platform,
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
every
they
game
just
that's
have,
they
they
take
just
a
have
cut.
to
they
meet their
take
quota, and
30%.
then they start profiting. Yeah.
They take 30% of every game that's sold, and everybody uses Steam.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like the
No, they have
one
a great
that everybody
business
uses.
model.
Well, look,
Yeah,
listen.
so just get people
Even
in
on
the
his
ecosystem.
yacht, man.
This is the Game
Even
Pass
on his
model.
yacht.
This is what Xbox tried
Yeah.
and failed to do, is to get people on their system to buy their games. To get, we'll take a loss on the hardware as long as you're on our subscription. As long as you keep buying games, we'll be set. And that didn't work out. But Valve is different. Valve is super smart, and they're not a publicly traded company. I think that's the biggest thing here. Like they do
private.
whatever the fuck they want. Nobody tells them what they want to do.
Yeah,
They
there's
do
no
what they
like
want
like
to do.
shareholders or investors to tell them like,
Yeah,
hey, you need
and
to
they're
do it
all
like this.
billionaires. Like the people
Yeah.
that work at Valve are so well compensated. It's insane. Like that'd be the dream job, getting a job at
Well,
Valve.
they're
Like,
the
they're
well,
lower-
that's because like they're the best of the best, like genuinely.
They
They're
are.
like the best talent. Yeah.
They really are.
Might I remind you guys, in an IGN article, where after the Steam Deck got announced and the pricing got announced, Gabe Newell himself was like, "Yeah, making it $3.99 was painful,
I
but
believe it.
we
But
did it."
critical.
So
Yeah, no.
I think
Paid
that
off.
even tells you that like they're fucking taking a big cut, making that affordable.
That's got to be
Right.
the right. That's got to be the right call, though,
Has to
because
be.
again, you're getting this into people's hands so that they can use it and continue to build a habit around using it. Right? They're doing that open ecosystem thing where you can install things on there that aren't necessarily even like what they were planning to be on there in the first place. Right? They want you to be able to use this for everything, which is pretty damn cool. That desktop mode, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
So if they can get this in people's hands easier, it means better longevity for them.
Mhm.
So I'm expecting it to be lower than we're thinking. And if that is the
Probably.
case, I'm in.
Yeah, I don't
That's
need
my
one,
thought.
but I might
They're-
buy one. It'd be a great living room TV type of computer.
I'm telling you, they're gonna
Yes.
they're gonna take a loss like on purpose. That's what
Yeah.
I think. Like,
I mean, that's
purposely,
that's
because,
like the not so secret of every console, if we want to consider it as a
Yeah.
console. I mean,
Because
Sony
you have to
lost
get it
money
out
on every
there
PlayStation
first.
4 and 5 for the beginning first few years. You know, Xbox
Yeah.
is losing money on all their consoles because they're banking on you getting a Game Pass subscription and buying
you
other
have
games
to look
shit
at
like
the
that.
long like I'm sure Valve has like a kind of 5-year plan. Like I'm sure they had that with the Steam Deck too. You know, like you have to like when you like just speaking from experience, like when you put something out at a lower price, it gets in more people's hands, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
so you might be losing money initially compared to manufacturing, but then once you sell like several 100,000 to millions of units, you know, you exceed that and you start the profit, right? And there's like a 5-year plan typically behind stuff like that in business. Like it's all about scale. essentially. And the more units they can sell, it doesn't matter if they're losing money initially. Because they know they're going to push units. That's what they care about.
They'll push
the most,
units, and they'll make money elsewhere. And the longer it goes on, I mean, the cheaper it gets to manufacture these units. I mean, like a PlayStation 4, I want to say I saw like a video about this at one point where like the first 5 years of the PS4, they were losing money on every unit sold. But after that, then they started being a net positive because they were able to get the parts cheaper because they were older and they were able to mass manufacture them in different ways, blah, 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 blah. But that's probably the same thing with the Steam Deck. I wouldn't be surprised if Steam Decks are now getting to a profitable state for Valve.
They
where
definitely
the
are,
hardware costs less. Or maybe not, because the world's fucked up and weird and terrifying and all that shit. Who's supposed to know? But like, yeah, getting people, people into the ecosystem.
It came out like during COVID. It came out during COVID, so like they sold a lot. Like like I was on a waiting list to be able to order that shit. Yeah. Like we were on waiting list.
Yeah, dude, it was hard to get that. I had my family in on it, trying to secure one, and like my mom was the one that secured it.
I remember the day I got
and she had like a fresh Steam account. This was like before they started regulating the scalping thing. And so she's like, "Oh, I have a Steam account from like a year ago or whatever. I logged in." And like that's
and it says I can buy it.
Says I can buy it, and she
I remember getting the notification.
She secured one for my dad, and then I was able to get one eventually.
That's so cool.
So
cool. I remember there being a thing
it's a
with
great
the
piece of tech, man. It's a great piece of tech.
I fucking love my Steam Deck, dude. The thing is, I think we did say this last week or on one of the shows. It's like you have to have a borderline expectation of what you're able to do with the Steam Deck before you get one. And so if you like games from 2003 up until like 2015 or so, you're going to be fine. You're going to be totally fine.
Yeah. Most of your older Steam games will run flawlessly. Any newer ones that are like actually pushing the boundaries of regular home computing, they're not going to run that on the Steam Deck. You're going to be running that shit at 720p, lowest settings, 30 FPS
that's
max.
why Valve provides like Valve will like optimize the settings for the deck. It's fucking awesome. Like they'll be like, "Oh, is this deck certified?" Like is this like questionable like in terms of how it runs?
One of my favorite things as of recently and that happened this year is that there is an update to Baldur's Gate 3, a notoriously bad running game on Steam Deck, and people were like, "Why is this verified on Steam Deck? I'm hitting like 15 to 20 FPS in some areas. How is this verified?" And it was one lone dev on at Larian Studios that was trying to make a Steam Deck version of the game, and the other developers saw him just chipping away at it, and they're like, "All right, let's do it." And so last month they released a version of Baldur's Gate 3 that is specifically for the Steam Deck. And so now, instead of like 15 to 20 FPS in the most demanding areas, it's more like 45 to 50.
Holy shit, that's an improvement.
That's a real big jump.
And it was a free update if you already had the game.
That says volumes about the popularity of the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
And
it was just one guy. And all it took was one guy
true.
that wanted to make the game run well because he was reading online about how people were like, "I have a Steam Deck and I want to play the game, but it's like, it sucks. And, you know, graphics like Play-Doh and all this shit, you know, like, it looks bad." Yeah. And, you know, and that's the thing, you know, with all these new engines like Unreal Engine 5 and all these new engines that utilize DLSS and FSR and all this stuff, dynamic, and fucking frame generation. God, don't even get me started with that. Like, it's just, you know, come on, just make it run good on most hardware at least. But you know that it is a lot to ask. It is.
Yeah, and the thing is too now that these are all Linux machines, so like Linux has kind of been the odd one out in a lot. Well, next to Mac, nobody does anything for Macs, but like Linux is definitely gaining market share in terms of the PC gamer space rapidly because of the Steam Deck, because that's all Linux, and like these games need to have a compatibility layer to run properly on Linux. And
Linux,
shout out Proton, man.
Developed
like,
with this.
Proton is fire. Proton is awesome.
Yeah, so like this has ripple effects throughout the rest of gaming, so that regular Linux people on their regular computer can play other games because they're being
the gaming.
Yes,
Bazite, the gaming Linux distro.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for gaming. So that's gonna be something that I put on like an old PC. Like I have an old PC that is not super strong, but if I put Bazite on it, it'll probably be beast again, and then that's not gonna matter because I'll just have I'll have old games on there. It's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna be playing Fortnite or Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
You got. I'm not complaining that in general. Can we talk about Black Ops 7?
Yeah.
Sure, Black Ops 7 corner. Go ahead.
Dude,
Yeah,
Jason
go for
told me about this shit the other day, and I could not believe my eyes.
Yeah. This game looks
Wow.
like hot shit, doesn't it? Listen.
Okay,
I've been playing Call
I
of
got
Duty.
a copy I got the Vault Edition key for free, and I don't want to play it.
Not interested. Just not interested. I have that shit for free because I have Game Pass, but I don't want to. I just don't want to in the slightest. I have been playing Call of Duty on release day ever since Black Ops 1. That was the first one I got on release day. My first Call of Duty that I played was Modern Warfare 2 before that. This is the first one that I have not played on release day. I am so disinterested. I have zero interest in this game. And everything I've seen...
You hear about the campaign?
Yes, I've seen about the
yeah,
campaign.
bad it is.
I've heard about it.
The campaign
It's
is
not a
something
campaign.
else.
It's not a
No.
campaign. It's just like, it's Warzone with like a couple objectives to follow. And it's like, there's boss battles.
Forced co-op.
Forced co-op.
am big military man.
I
am from Destiny.
Shoot him, shoot him. Watch out. Hey,
shockwave.
he's going to shoot a shockwave. Jump. Jump. Watch out for the shockwave. I'm going to hold your hand every step of the way throughout this video game.
Shockwave?
Hey, shoot the guy. Shockwave
Shockwave FC? DS? Shout out Marbler.
from me! I'm turning into a big plant.
In the same way where I said that like Valve seems to respect its users, Call of Duty seems to disrespect its users.
It's the literal opposite.
It is infantilizing
Polar.
what I've been seeing about this game. This is slop.
Bro, I think
incarnate.
It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It's like as soon as Activision was bought by Xbox, it was like, all right, let's go, guys. Mask off.
Let's get all that AI in there. Let's fire everybody. Let's take the money and run. Steve Miller Band.
You know what I hate personally is
AI?
I feel bad for the devs.
I do
feel
too,
bad.
man.
Yes.
I doubt that
I
they
feel
wanted
bad.
any of this. Like, people
No.
are shitting
Right.
on the devs.
Yeah.
I doubt that they wanted
Yes.
any of this, man.
No,
I
And
can
mind
only
you,
imagine. Go ahead.
The
I'll
dev
finish
team
after. Go
is
ahead.
3,000 plus. There's over 3,000 people working on every Call of Duty every year.
It's
That's a lot of cooks in the
insane.
kitchen. And I can't imagine many of the cooks liked what they're cooking.
Nope. And that's it. I feel bad for all the teams that are being forced to do things that they don't want to do, because you can only imagine how many there are right now in this very situation where people are just being told you have to do it this way and they don't want to.
And it's like, look, guys,
It sucks.
these people who work there, they're probably being paid well. Like, they don't just want to leave their jobs over that. Like, that's a difficult thing to do. You know?
Hey man, it's
In
just
this-
like
A job's
it's
a
like
job.
Grand Theft Auto
Pays
6
the
and the
bills.
union
Exactly.
busting shit
Exactly.
too. It's like that.
Imagine, okay, hold on. Imagine you're in a position where you have decent health insurance from a company. You're getting a decent paycheck. And then you get this top down, oh, you have to use this. We are going this way. This is our direction. You have no say in it. Go. What do you do?
What are you gonna do?
It's part of the job, baby.
Are you
It's my
gonna put
job
in
to
your
make the
2 weeks,
game
or are
that
you
they
gonna
tell me
keep
to
the
make,
health
so I'm gonna
insurance,
do it.
man?
Especially in a time
Yeah.
like right now, I've been seeing so many different reports about like how the economy is just slowly going downhill, maybe even fastly going downhill. Like, if you have a job right now, you don't want to quit. It'll be really tough to get another job right about now.
It would. It would take a real standing up and having giant balls moment for anybody who is in a position like that to go, yeah, you know what? I don't want to use the tools you want me to use. I don't, that's honestly, I'm impressed by anybody who can do that. So kudos if you're, but I can't imagine being in that position either,
Mhm.
because for me personally, I'm like, fuck, I need a paycheck. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I mean, if I have to
is
put
real
my
life,
own
man.
personal wants and needs second to getting, just to be able to create this slop, this soulless husk of what this game used to be, and I get to keep living, I guess that's okay. I guess I can deal with it for
Holy
another
shit.
year.
Wow, that's depressing.
It is
Yes, it
depressing.
is.
Everything that I've seen about this game is depressing. Hey, I've heard that the multiplayer is cool. I'm sorry, I'm not
Well,
interested.
it's all Black Ops 2 maps that got remastered, right? It's all that. It's the best multiplayer so far.
I feel like Call of Duty
I've heard-
in particular, but many games have just become so like creatively bankrupt, where it's just, hey, that worked 10 years ago. Let's do that again.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I think Call of Duty's the worst when it comes to that, because there hasn't been a single game where the original maps have wowed me.
No.
2019 was the last one that really had people talking about the maps. I guess maybe
In a
Modern
bad way.
Warfare
The
2
maps,
2022.
Modern Warfare 2019, the maps weren't great, but they were different and unique. Like the
Bro,
whole
I
game
like
itself was
Piccadilly.
different and unique.
I'm sorry. I
You
like
liked
Piccadilly.
I like
I like
Piccadilly on launch
Piccadilly.
because you could do some spawn grenade the noob tubes. Like
think I
you
didn't
could in
play
Modern
on
Warfare
launch.
2. I played on launch. I
Yeah, I
have
didn't play on
videos on my
launch.
channel of this.
Now,
unlisted. Let me see if I
the
can find
worst
them.
one, I think the worst one in recent time was the border crossing in MW2. That map sucks ass.
That was really
I don't care
bad.
what anyone says. That shit's terrible.
all cars.
It's just a landmine level.
literally.
That's all it is. And yeah, nothing has really wowed me with that game. It's just I get on, I do the same thing that I was doing when they changed the movement or whatever, play a little Warzone, and then it's over. It's over in like a month or two. And I don't go back to it. And so it's like I stopped. I was like, after Modern Warfare 2, I was like, I'm not gonna pay $70 anymore. I don't want to. Not worth it. Yes, Jason, this is what I was gonna bring up. This is the worst.
The Studio Ghibli-ification of
is-
COD.
Yeah.
The worst I have
This
ever
is-
fucking seen.
This is
I
my biggest
cannot
sticking
believe
point.
this.
Yeah, it feels awful. It feels awful.
This
and
is so
I
bad.
can't. It doesn't have anything to do with the
It's
aesthetic
so out of
COD.
context. Yeah,
It's very
so out of
weird.
context.
It looks like I
showing
went
this
on
to
Twitter.
last night, and he
It's
was
like I went
he was
on
like, "This is
Twitter and I'm just
COD?"
seeing this shit. Hey man, this shit looks awesome. Look at this prompt that I just wrote up. Look at this.
Yeah, bro,
hey,
like-
this
like,
looks
there's
cool.
What do you want from
Yeah.
me?
There's a wizard. There's multiple dragons. There's knights. Like, where is any of this in COD?
Like, these used to mean something. Like, getting a certain calling card meant to be like, oh, you achieved that thing. That's cool. And I mean, they still are this. I mean, over here, buddy, get a kill shortly after using the flicker ability 10 times. I don't know what the flicker is, but like, make the art mean something too. Make it look
It
cool
just
for the
looks
sake
like
of being
shit.
cool because it means something, not just write a prompt and have the AI spit it out and just put it on there. Maybe the artist did touch these up afterwards. Not enough for me.
I don't think
No.
so. No.
No,
No,
I'm
they
no
didn't.
way.
I'm being
No
as
fucking way.
charitable as possible. Even if they did,
I think-
this
It's
it ain't good for me. It looks too.
I think
AI
It's
there's-
just like it's
No.
wrong
this is crazy.
direction.
If I wanted to see something like this, I'd go on Facebook.
I go on
but I
X
don't
and
go on
everything.
Facebook.
People love their shit over there.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, I
It's
just
depressing.
that's so
It
crazy.
is.
I don't know, man. There's something to be said about people who are using tools and then having like the art edited after the fact because they, still want the reflection of like, hey, this is how I really want this to look. Let's change this a little bit. Like, okay, that's at least slightly more passable, slightly, because
Yes.
you're, making it your vision.
Mm.
But just this looks like it was straight out the GPT.
It really does. This
Just
looks
like-
like it wasn't. It was just prompt, and then okay, that's what it put out. All right,
Sucks, man.
It's
right
from
click,
Grok,
download,
bro.
save as
I don't know.
PNG, send it to the file server. Like
No, these are just straight prompts. 100%.
I don't want to have a 100% like AI is bad, never used in video games because it can very much be a useful tool. Using it as a tool, a
like
creative tool,
conceptually, yeah.
but it needs to be just used for concepts. It needs to be everything that it spits out needs to be touched by a human. A human must touch
Also,
it. It
don't
must edit
vibe
it.
code. Don't vibe
Don't
code.
vibe code. That too.
Don't vibe code
The
for a
human
video game.
element
Don't
is
fucking
so-
do that.
The human element is so important. If it's just AI, what's the point? What are we even doing?
Now, I
anymore?
can get behind vibe coding for personal use.
Yeah,
not at the-
But
don't-
if
not
you're
for a
releasing
product.
something in mass that like if you're trying to like get people like onto a website or multiplayer or something, that's not a great idea.
Yeah, like,
Don't
didn't
connect
JNAC
people
like,
together.
JNAC used ChatGPT to help with resyncing here. I'm fine with that. It's just audio,
yeah.
to
Yeah,
help
it's
us
Let me
out.
show you
It's not
guys
art.
this right here.
Yeah.
This is the good shit that AI can be used for, right? Maybe this is a controversial opinion, but I don't think all AI is bad, right? Like, I think that there are some potentials for really good uses for this in the future. I just think right now a lot of people are using it in the wrong way,
Yes.
right? Like,
yes, 100%.
hey, like, so total tangent here, but like in 2018, some AIs were used to help with medical, and they were able to predict people who were going to be getting schizophrenia before they had any sort of break, right? And the AI could see patterns that humans couldn't tell, and they were right. That shit is amazing.
Yes.
right?
yeah.
If we
Incredible.
Yeah.
that's incredible.
And like
But-
Neuralink and stuff like that too, like incredible technology.
Absolutely. So,
But
for
using it
example-
as like a Snapchat filter on crack is like not okay.
Yeah.
No.
Like that's not okay.
check this out. This right here is a plugin for Blender, Unity, and UE5 that converts motion into 3D data. No
Oh.
mocap.
You don't have to
Yeah,
put the
check
balls
this
on
shit
it.
out.
You don't have to wear your balls. Look at the little guy down there. He's just dancing over there with a
You don't
camera.
balls?
Just a regular ass camera.
World Tour Definitive Edition is over, ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
There you go. That's a perfect
that.
use case. I'd be 100% fine with
over.
AI being used in this way to help
Yes.
the development, so you don't have to pay a mocap studio to do
No
all this
ball
shit for
suit.
you. You don't have to put on the balls.
No Xbox Connects. You know, none of that shit. None
It
of
looks
the
good,
none of
too.
like
Fucking
smooth.
suit.
This looks good.
All you'll have to do is smooth it out in the very end if there's any problems with
Yeah,
it.
which mocap
This
is
is
already
awesome.
smoothed out anyway, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like
mocap
is
touched by
already.
hand. Yeah.
Mocap was like a controversial thing. You
Well, it's
remember
like, dude,
Monster
look at-
House?
Bro, yeah.
Remember Monster House,
It
bro?
looked terrible.
People, no, but like people are like, I think it was Cars. Cars came out the same year, and they dunked on Monster House in the credits. It's like, this is all animated, no mocap, like all
Well, it's
animated by
like-
hand and stuff. And I was like,
like,
oh
bro,
man, that's
Fortnite-
crazy.
A lot of Fortnite stuff is mocap, and it doesn't look that way. They have like animation stuff like where they smooth it out by hand essentially, because
There are
like,
some
sometimes
emotes where they just
emotions
did.
just
There
don't
are some
translate.
people that come forward on social media and they're like, yeah, I animated this by hand. It's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
then sometimes it's mocap. But like, this is awesome.
I think when
But,
they work
yeah,
with
no.
when they work with big names, it's mocap a lot of the time, like artists and stuff.
It's hard to get this through people's heads because AI has become such a mainstream buzzword. It's
Yes.
stuck to one definition. If you just mention if you just mention the letters AI, you're gonna get a
People are like,
lot of different reactions, a lot of extreme reactions.
Especially because AI means a
And-
lot of different things.
Yeah,
it does.
We've been using AI for 40, 50 years in computing.
Yeah.
What do you like? It's generative AI.
generative
is the real
AI
boogeyman.
is the bad shit.
That's the bad shit. Like using AI to track motion from a camera. That's fine. That's not like
It's pretty cool.
that's pretty cool. And like using AI to detect tumors before they're like detectable by other modern existing technology. That's cool. I mean,
Yes.
Using
for people
AI
who
to
can't speak
ask-
anymore, like
yeah, but
Yeah,
why,
yeah.
but why are we
Like that,
asking?
yeah.
Why are we
Asking
asking Grok
AI
to generate an image of blah 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 doing XXX? What are we doing?
yeah.
That's stupid
I
and
think
dumb and
But
slop.
then the only extent that I'm okay with asking a chat bot to do something is asking the right question for programming. Like that's really it. It's like, hey, I have this
Guidance.
going on right here. How can I fix this and this? Or
Yeah.
how can I
It
make
won't
this
compile,
out
like,
of what you
what did I
see
do
here?
wrong?
What did I do wrong? Can you
And then it tells you,
optimize
and you're
this
like, oh,
for
I
me?"
know now, thanks. And then you fix it by hand,
Yeah,
and that's it.
a little homework helper, not giving
Yeah.
you the answers.
Bro, these
But-
poor teachers, man. These poor teachers
Yeah,
getting
dude.
essays, dude. Like, I can't even
Oh,
imagine.
the little dash dash. I would
The
use the little
M-dash.
dash dash. And
Oh, the
ironically,
M-dash.
The M dash, the
The
M
little-
dash, baby.
yo, I would use that unironically, and now that's ruined.
Yep,
That's ruined.
it's
You
ruined.
can't do that anymore.
Completely ruined.
So
Have you seen the latest update for ChatGPT? They basically were like, "Hey, you can tell it not to use M dashes anymore." And the very first release, it's like, "Here's M dashes everywhere, 17 of them."
cool,
Yeah.
Cool, man.
awesome.
Part
It's
of
funny
the
how
course,
the
man.
M dash has
Great.
become like that, like canary in the coal mine. Oh, that's AI.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Whenever
think
I
that-
see
they're
an
not
M
even,
dash,
like,
I stop reading.
they're not even
kidding.
like that super common in regular like human-made works. They're
Bro,
not,
I never
certainly not
used
that
them.
common.
My
never
dad
used
would
them.
use it a lot in like just regular conversation. He's been using that in like emails and just messages forever.
Is it
And
a
so
proper
now-
M dash or is it just a regular dash? Because they're different.
As a
what was it,
proper
the
it's
N dash. We
dash
found out?
dash.
I
dash.
actually
Dash, dash.
here's
Fair
here's something in case. All right, let's make this happen for everybody right now. If you're at a desktop and you ever want to use it for yourself, alt code is 0151.
0151. So hold down Alt 0151 on the number pad. That's an M
I don't
dash.
have
I didn't
a
know
number.
that
I
one.
don't-
The only alt code that I know by hand is 0153. That's
TM.
TM.
Yeah, those are the two that I know now. I only added the M dash because I was like, all right, if they're gonna be everywhere, I might as well be able to shit post with it.
Do you guys know how to Triforce?
No.
What's that one?
That one's a classic. that one's a classic on 4chan. You would get the little triangle Unicodes,
Serious.
and no matter what you would do, you couldn't indent it without doing a special alt code. And so No, even if it looked correct to you, even
That's
if you
12
like
years
press tab
old.
or you put a bunch of spaces, or even if you tried to force it, it would look terrible. But the actual joke is that you have to do a fucking crazy alt code to make it look like a real Triforce. And so
Cool, man.
I think there's like an old 4chan thread where it's like, holy fuck, how did you do that?
Just using alt codes.
It-
That's funny.
The
It's
most
so
impressive
stupid,
things
man.
on the
It's
internet.
so stupid. Yeah. Because like
Wild.
everyone would just try to do it without doing the alt code, and then it would just look like that. It'd just be two triangles on top of each other, and then just a random third one. You're like, oh yeah, I did it, bitches. Now what? And it's like, no, you didn't. Look.
That's some boomer shit right there.
Oh, genuinely,
flexing
yeah.
your alt code knowledge.
Yeah. No, I forgot. I
Sorry!
completely forgot about alt code.
That wasn't a shot at you. It's just funny. It's like having 4chan threads. Like,
That's
how'd
fucked
you
up.
do that?
That's fucked up, Jake. Fucked up, man. Fucked up.
I didn't mean it. I swear. I just realized we forgot to
know
talk
I'm all-
about.
Hey, guess what? There.
What?
Hey, in Michigan, there's another GH tournament.
Oh, there
Jay.
is. It never ends.
Christmas Clash.
December. I think I knew about this.
Look
one.
at that.
Did we talk about this
Yeah.
already?
I don't think
I don't
so.
remember
This was
this,
posted
so
like
tell
20
me.
minutes ago. 30 minutes
shit,
ago,
I-
something like that.
Oh, maybe
Let's
I knew
go.
about it early because like, hey, you're going to be available. I will not be. Not for this one.
Perhaps.
He'll never be
Rest in
available.
peace.
Christmas Clash.
I-
in
Shout out
Pontiac,
to
Michigan.
Retro Cold Mods for supplying the $500 pod bonus.
Hey,
What
let's
a
go.
goat!
Shout out to
The
Noise.
Let's go.
GH2
That's our
tournament
guy.
again.
That is
GH2.
my goat right
man.
there.
Wow. At the Crowfoot
Yeah.
Sick.
Ballroom in downtown Pontiac, Michigan. Any Michiganders that still haven't been participating in any of these tournaments, now's your time.
Get over
right
there.
before Christmas. Get some of that
What are
extra
you
Christmas
waiting
money,
for?
courtesy of our boy Retro Cult Mods.
Hell
Very
yeah.
cool stuff. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm
No,
gonna try to
I,
make it out to one of these. Just got to make sure that the calendar's
I
lined
know,
up.
right?
Right before the holidays, terrible time to fly. Let me tell
Dude,
you.
there
I've been
ain't
looking at
no
flights.
way you can get me on a
no
plane
way. No.
around December 21st.
No.
There's no
That's
fucking
not-
shot.
No, there's no good time to fly right now, at least in North America.
Right now
Get
is a
outta
terrible
here,
time.
man.
But looking even further to December, it's still a bad time, but a really bad time, especially monetarily, because I've been looking at flights. See
Yeah,
if
this
we
is
can
when a lot of
figure
people
something out.
start leaving for Christmas
break.
to go
Yeah,
to different states and stuff to see
it's
their
like-
family.
Yeah.
It's over twice as much as I normally pay for tickets. So I don't know. Sorry, babe. Won't be able to make it. It's pretty bad.
07.
Now, one last thing I wanted to share that I did this week is I had a online YARG online.
I'm glad you brought
Vocal
this up,
session.
'cause I was going to talk about this too.
I want to play it so bad.
Yeah.
It looks great.
YARG online vocals. Because
Yeah.
that's not something that was ever supported officially in these games. The closest you could get was playing four person, I guess 8-person vocals on Warriors of Rock or GH5 Band Hero Warriors of Rock. 4 players, 8 players, I don't know. I think it was 4 players tops. But like that was the only time that you can have multiple vocalists on in a server. But Rock Band 3 Deluxe, they added support for that. And like that, you know, honestly, that one does work pretty well. I'd say it works a little bit better than YARG because I think the YARG vocal engine still has some glaring issues which have been fixed, but I don't think have been. There was a request for like a PR merge like back in March for a specific problem involving harmony phrases or harmony phrases that start in one phrase and continue into another phrase. They become unhittable as soon as they hit the next phrase until there's another note. So there's like probably an 80% chance that you will not get a full pie, in the next phrase if there's not another note that you can hit in the next phrase over.
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
edge case.
I hope that made sense to a lot of you, but I guess it's like you have there's a note that goes and then it just goes through one phrase and then it goes into another and you're still going as soon as the next phrase starts, that pie stops filling up and you're like, oh, I'm not singing for any reason, like there's no reason to sing anymore.
Because the phrase
But
is
it
over,
did get-
therefore the note from the previous phrase, that's not going to
Yeah.
count towards this phrase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But apparently it did get fixed by somebody in March and now it just needs to get merged. So, and that was like 8 months ago. And if that can get fixed for the YARG Online, then Harmonies, I think, isn't unbelievably, it's so much untapped potential. Because it's so much fucking fun when you play with 2 other people that know their shit when it comes to vocal charts. And I was playing with Acai and Hero Guesser. And so those two know their shit, and like we have we do want to try and just go for some triple FCs because it's hard to get people, you know, in the vicinity to do triple harmonies FCs. You know, shout out Bill TV show, right, doing all the in-person triple harmonies FCs like Killing Loneliness and Bohemian Rhapsody, and you know, those are the two off the top of my head that I always go back to and watch because it's just so. There's so much fun.
Speaking of Bill TV show, and Drew was over yesterday, we were watching a bunch of old videos, and I found this one. Do you guys remember this one?
Oh, it's a JLC video. Oh my god.
Oh, JLC.
On the mic.
JLC.
Wow.
That's
So
beautiful.
17th,
It's
2009.
JLC,
Oh,
Bill TV show, Ben, and I Bite Pretty Hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is crazy work.
This video's insane. It just keeps going. It doesn't
is
stop.
Oh yeah, no.
2009.
It just keeps on going. It
Yeah.
repeats over and over again.
Very 2009,
Yeah, no,
like
he-
YouTube
bro-
poop type shit.
He deleted his videos where he talks about comments. I couldn't find them. Like the comment section.
Aw.
Those were
It's
so
okay.
funny.
Miss-
They were so funny.
He probably got another job and had to get rid of that shit.
He has
It's
like
fine.
3 channels. He has Jimmy Blondo, JLC, and then JLC the King.
Yeah, this Jimmy Blondo
sorry.
one, I
So
believe, was James Like Crazy. SH.
It was.
the other harmonies channel I wanted to shout out was Master Nobody D3. So, and those guys were the second ever Bohemian Rhapsody triple harmony FC.
Oh, cool.
I think Good Vibrations, triple harmonies, fucking crazy. Through the Fire and Flames, triple harmonies. I think one of the only ones ever done on there. But yeah, so me, Acai, and Hero Guesser Mike, we triple FC'd Run to the Hills, Green Grass and High Tides, and Through the Fire and Flames. And like it was just really cool. It was super cool to just get on and play some triple harmonies online. I think more people need to just play it.
They just
You know,
need
if
to sing.
you're a little bit of a vocal head at all and you've never had anybody to do harmonies with, now's the time to start reaching out and
Well,
just
hey,
finding
if
finding
you
other
want to
places
play
do it.
this yourself, you can go to Rock Band Deluxe
Deluxe Sigmas rocks.
/downloads.html. You can
What a
get this
weird
build
link.
of YARG on your own to go play your online YARG. Again, that is Rock Band Deluxe Sigmas.rocks /downloads.html, folks.
Yeah, and
Go
so
download that shit
what I think is
today.
really cool about the YARG online build, I don't know if we talked about this, but there's a wireless area network and a local area network connection option for like starting lobbies. So if you can't port forward at all, you can't get into your server, Hamachi that bitch. You can do it.
Classic.
You can just do it because you have the LAN connection. Who cares? And like if you want a VPN so you're not giving complete strangers your IP, then you can do it that way too with the LAN connection or I guess like the wireless area connection. But yeah, YARG online has, man, it's just been consuming me. It's so cool. I love it, and it's everything that I've dreamed of. The YARG online. It just needs to be polished.
Yeah, I gotta play
They
it.
fixed the open note rendering already. So if you play on rectangle note theme, open notes now render, and so they won't be fucking invisible when you play.
That's good.
So yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah,
We
man.
talked about a lot this week. A lot of cool things
I was
happen.
gonna say, there's lots going on right now,
Yeah,
man.
there's a ton going on.
It is like there's some weeks where it's like, oh geez, what happened? I don't even know. Now we're like at the point where it's like too much is happening. I don't even know how to keep up with all this shit. We gotta start
Yeah.
like writing notes down as we see them. Oh, talk about that. Talk about that. Talk about that. Talk about
Well,
that.
I mean, Alec did that, to be fair.
He did this week.
did.
It's rare that we do that.
He did.
Peel back the curtain
did
a
we
little
talk about
bit.
Team Aftermath? Full series,
Oh my god!
Guitar
there you
Hero,
go.
full
There's
band.
another one. There's another.
That's
fucking
the
one
last one that I
forgot
wanted
all
to talk about because I was like, oh my god, there's something that I'm missing. I want to give a shout out to Team Aftermath. And dude, Chris
Crazy as
Body
ever.
went through fucking hell.
Oh, this
FCing
ground was killing
Chemical
him.
Warfare on drums.
So the very
shout
last
out to
Guitar
Chris Body
Hero
always.
full band FC to be accomplished by Team Aftermath, Chemical Warfare Expert Plus. This
Yeah.
team of people
Yeah,
has
it's-
FC full band FC'd every single song in Guitar Hero, DLC included. Expert and Expert Plus.
Yeah, that's
Insane.
massive.
by
That's
one
massive,
group
dude.
of individuals.
Yep. So I think it didn't take long for Aftermath to surpass ERG, but like this
Yeah.
alone, I mean they after they passed ERG in full band FCs, I was like, yeah, you know what, they're in it for life for sure. And then they got all the Guitar Hero songs, Expert and Expert Plus. I'm so happy for them. Team Aftermath, they're just fucking crazy, man. So crazy.
I love that like the full band FC groups still exist to this day and still do this. And it's cool that they have done so much. They're running out of things to do. Now it's all customs pretty much is what the vast majority of things that they post, because the official stuff, it's almost all done. It's just the insanely hard, crazy shit that's left for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, like Rock Revolution.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's upload those. I don't know.
Hey, what was it? Marbler said, well, GHDS is dead, but unless
fact,
co-op.
This is the most recent upload. Yeah, White Room, as made famous by Cream in Rock Revolution, full band FC number 18. So they have 18 full band FCs in Rock Revolution apparently. So I guess we're still going. They had 0.
And then one
Nuno
day when they
VH.
run out of content on
Yeah.
there, they could do custom Rock Revolution full band FCs.
Yeah, they could.
If they want to for some
They
reason.
did Bug Eyes by Dredge. I watched that yesterday. That was a
Great song.
GH5
Hell yeah.
canceled song that was found on the Wii version of the game that's been converted for a custom. Yeah, King Gizzard. They were never in a game. That's all just customs. It's cool
That
shit.
Bug Eyes track.
Yeah.
That's like legitimately one I wish would have been. I loved that album that song was on. Dredge.
Yeah,
like
this is a good
seriously,
song.
so
Mhm.
underrated.
Okay.
So underrated.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, if you've never heard it before, go watch this video. It's truly a very good song. Like it's got such an aura. It feels
I'm gonna
very
be real with you all.
2000s, but it's great.
Anybody who likes that song, check out the full album. I'm not even kidding. That was like quintessential album for me when it came out. Really good.
Hell yeah.
I've never even heard of Dredge until I saw this one song, so maybe I have to check them out.
There's a song on there called "The Tan Bark Is Hot Lava" comes to mind. That's like, yeah, dude. The whole album. Can't recommend it enough. Really good shit. Catch Without Arms, I believe, off the top of my head. Good shit.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, no, we spoke a lot. We spoke a lot
Yeah.
on a lot of whole stuff.
Yeah,
so
speak now or forever hold your peace. Because did we get
I don't
everything?
really
you wanted?
think
No, we didn't. We have one more thing to talk about real quick. We already talked about it briefly last week, and that was the hashtag GH20 challenge that Mr.
Yes, it
Electric
is.
Nick kind of challenged me to.
Yep.
Because I last Saturday was I guess 2 Saturdays ago when you're watching this was the Guitar Hero 1 20th anniversary, and I planned a stream where I was going to play through the entire game, and Nick was like, Mr. Electric Nick, he was like, hey, we should do a challenge where like you have a week to play through Guitar Hero 1 and like see who gets the highest score. Just one gauntlet style, one run of every song, no restarts allowed, just straight through one sitting, see what the highest score you can get is. And there's been a lot of people that have been doing this. Nick started a
I've seen it on Twitter.
spreadsheet.
Super cool.
I don't know if that spreadsheet is public. If it is, I haven't seen the link. But like the day of, or maybe a day after, there were, I don't know, like 8 people on that spreadsheet. That like, there 7 people are on the spreadsheet. This is the day after, so it's been like an extra week. Surely there's a lot more people. If you just click on the GH20 challenge hashtag, you see it. So in first place, as of this one, was Mr. BOD Bonga Destiny. He beat me, Hero Guesser, GH Guy, Mr. Electric Nick, Derp Ferdler, Linkception. Nick, Lynx, and Hero Guesser played all at the same time on stream. They did the stream together feature on Twitch.
Oh yeah, that shit was
They all
cool.
played GH1.
Yeah.
They synced it up with every song, so that was very cool. That was a cool way to do that. I believe Darkeye just submitted a run not too long ago where they got like
Oh, did
30,
she? What'd she
38
get?
FCs or something like that. It was a lot.
Wow.
It was pretty good.
Wild.
Okay, I got 28, and I thought 28 was like that was like good enough for me.
Yeah, I had
Wow,
a really,
20 minutes
really
ago.
bad
Holy
run.
shit.
Okay, that's where I saw it. Okay, I was just scrolling and I saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first place. Wow, that's crazy.
Wild.
12 million, 12.4, 12 million point 4. Yeah, that's fucking
I'd have to go
crazy.
back in my old Gauntlet like VODs or whatever, see what I got, because I remember like on one of those I think Mike got like maybe 38 FCs as well. It was a lot. It was the high 30s. I remember. I have to
Nice.
look. I have to go pull back from the
I
archives.
think the
to see
best
if I can
FC that
snag
I-
first place.
I almost piss clipped Get Ready to Rock, but a hopo accidentally worked, so I overstrummed. So that was pretty sad.
Ooh, that's rough.
I had a really
the,
bad run in terms of FCs, but I had 2 really good 100% overstrums. I 100% overstrummed Texas Flood and Decontrol.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
That
nice.
shit was
I got
crazy.
I got like a -2 on D control and like a -1 Cowboys from Hell. Bark at the Moon was like a -3 or something. Yeah, it was just I think yeah, no, that was pretty good, all things considered. I got Symphony of Destruction. That was cool.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
Oh,
that was-
I think
that was
100%.
pretty
I'm pretty sure 100% overstrummed that one as well. If not -1.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, I FC'd the entirety of Tier 3. I thought that was cool. The
pretty
Ziggy
good.
Stardust.
Nice.
Ziggy Stardust
That's
through
four.
through Unsung. Oh, Tier 4, yeah, Tier 4. All Tier
Yeah,
4
you really
was
got
FC'd.
him with that one.
Fraud watch.
All right, don't play Guitar Hero 1. My bad.
Hey, it's only 20 years old. Hadn't had enough time to play it
Yeah,
yet,
you're
or
right,
what?
you're
What are you
right.
talking about?
It hasn't been that long.
Hasn't been
worry.
that long. Anyways, I think we finally talked about everything that we wanted to talk about this week. Maybe, I don't know. Possibly.
Finally, I mean, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah,
It really
hasn't
hasn't.
been that long.
It's an hour and 25 minutes, I guess. I don't know. We thought we were only going to do an hour, but
Yeah,
whatever.
like an hour and a half. I mean, I've got an
It's all
announcement.
about the lore. All about filling you guys
There's
in
a
on
lot
the
of
latest
lore.
goings on. There is. A lot
Yeah,
going on.
lore.
A lot of goings on. Thank you guys so much for
I get the
watching.
feeling there will be more.
Hey, I just said
There'll
I have an
there'll be
announcement.
more
What the
lore.
hell?
Oh, wait. There is an
I
announcement.
do. I do have an
I'm
announcement.
sorry.
Viewers might have noticed it looks a little different around me. I'm moving. I am moving.
What?
Where are you
I'm
going,
moving to a different
JP?
state.
A
I'm
different
Florida,
state.
man.
You're leaving New York because you hate that
Yeah.
Zoran
You're
Mamdani?
becoming Florida man.
No, that's not why.
You're on Long Island. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even bother you.
Yeah.
Nothing that
Different place
happens
entirely.
in the city affects me, as far as I know.
No. Well, Queens isn't
luck with
Queens
your
like the
move,
very
dude.
beginning
Thank
of
you.
Long Island?
Yeah.
It's an island. I don't know, man. I
I
mean,
don't know.
Manhattan's
I hope it's
technically
painless,
an island
though.
too, you know.
Moving
It's just a bunch of
states
islands that they built.
Moving
they
states
built
fucking
bridges
sucks,
between.
man.
That's true. Anyways, yeah,
But
New
yeah,
York JP is going to be an end of an era.
Yeah, like the last 30 years of my life here. You
Yeah.
know, grew up here. So
Big era.
yeah, no, it's cool. I have different surroundings. I mean, one of the things I'm looking forward to, honestly, is like the printers are going to be in a different room entirely. Like I'm not going to have to like have all that surrounding my PC anymore. Like so, yeah, it's going to be cool. Well, it's going to be
Dude.
hot, actually.
What's the
Because it's
timeline?
Florida.
Yeah.
I think we're leaving like the first week of December, I want to say.
Oh,
So I'll
shit,
probably
that's
miss an
soon.
episode.
That's so soon.
yeah,
Holy
it's very
shit.
soon.
Oh, I thought you wanted to
Uh,
go like January.
We were supposed to, and several things happened that we had to move earlier, which is fine.
Oh,
It's not
wow.
a big deal. Just
Eek.
just like buying a house is very complicated. It's
Yep.
very complicated. Like
I never
won't-
want to
I
do
won't
it
get
again.
into it, but there were several hurdles that we had to jump through, basically. So
Awful
Never want
process.
to do it again.
I'm working on that
Yeah.
process now.
yes, you
Good
are.
luck. It sucks.
Didn't you say you saw a house that was like terrible?
Oh my god, yeah, I looked at 2 houses in the past 2 weeks or so. I'm going to be looking at another house next week. Actually, today,
Good
when you're
luck.
watching this today, I'll be looking at a house. But yeah, it was very much like a catfish type of situation that the pictures were taken, and then funny story because I was driving around town, and I saw that house was for sale. It's been for sale for like 2 months, and I saw the people that lived there. It was like a man and a woman. Dude was like unloading a bunch of flooring, a bunch of like tile from the truck bed, and his wife was like at the back of the truck like this, back fully hunched over, and he was setting the things on her back, and then she was gonna
My
carry them in the
God.
house like this, like a pack mule.
What?
It was so weird, and
Ow.
we found out exactly why that was the case, because they had a foster home. Apparently, they had 13 kids living in that house.
Oh wow.
So the floors were absolutely fucking trashed. Most of the house is trashed. But I guess the realtor probably was like, yeah, these floors are in rough shape. It would probably help your chances if you got some new floor. So they probably put some new floor down, but I don't think they owned a tape measure. I don't think they owned any proper cutting implements because, dude,
Ooh.
brother. So what could I use? Imagine this keyboard is the wall, right? And we're looking at the floor, and the phone's gonna be the floor, the new floor. There's that much of a gap, like a solid inch gap
Oh,
between
wow.
where the new flooring tile was, like between the wall and where the floor ought to be. It was ridiculous, and some cuts were like way like not even close to being straight. They were crooked. It was terrible. It was really, really bad.
Looks fine in my house.
That was
Yeah.
a DIY job.
It was the most
yeah.
DIY. They don't own a phone to look at YouTube. They had no tools at their disposal. They probably just fucking like crack it over their knee. That's
Just
good
raw
enough.
dogging it.
Let's put that down on the floor. It was ridiculous. I wish I would
Cracking
have taken
tiles
pictures.
over their knee is crazy.
It was. That's what it looked like. It was insanely bad. Anybody with eyes would be like,
I think you should
"Ew."
get that house.
If I can get it for $100,000 less than they're asking, maybe. They're asking way too much for the quality of workmanship they put in it. And then I looked at another house where the price is way too much because it was full of black mold everywhere.
Ooh.
Like there was water everywhere. Like their appliances were rusty because there was sitting water about that
delicious.
high. And the ceiling tiles were sagging and black from mold. And none of that was in the pictures, by the way. It's
So
just disgusting.
we actually got them to go down like $50K from the asking price because there's stuff that we have to fix, right?
Yep.
Like
Natural.
There's
Happens.
termites.
That's pretty
So
bad.
they're not. There's two types
That's rough.
of termites. There's two types of termites, and it's not the really bad ones. It can the house can just be fumigated over the weekend. Essentially, we just stay in a
Not
hotel
bad.
for a
That's
day or
not
two. Yeah. And then like there's some like the water heater needs to be replaced. There's some roof tiles like Jason, you're from Florida, like like the Spanish style tiled roofs like that they crack and stuff. Like we can just replace sections of it. Thankfully, it doesn't have to be wholly replaced. And then there's some sort of electric box outside for the pool that's like out of code and needs to be replaced with one that's in code. Essentially, it's like
Yeah, that
illegal
makes
in Florida.
that sounds like pretty
Yeah.
standard inspection.
Moral
Minus
of the
the
story.
Yeah,
Moral
always
of the
have an
story, be
inspection
ready.
done, bro. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Inspections are important.
Yeah,
Yep.
because like we got them to go down, down
Yes.
after
In
that.
an earlier round,
Yeah, and sugar. I mean, I like sugar. I like swinging.
going down swinging.
Yeah, sugar.
All right.
So next lore hero, another one
Yeah,
with a
another
bullet.
one.
Loaded God complex. Dude, what the fuck is he talking
I'm
about
just
in
a
that song?
notch in your.
Cock it and pull it.
I'm not pulling your cock, bro. Anyways, thanks guys for watching this episode of Lore here. I will see you next week, episode 107. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate
Come back
you.
for episode 107, guys.
Come on back.
It's over.
It's over.
Oh,
Come on
It's gone.
down.
Done.
Bye bye.